Hello everybody, and welcome back to What's the Plan? Today's plan is to get us through Dire Maul West. This was the bane of my existence for a good long period of time, because no one could do it, and people wanted their Warlock mounts back in the day, and I needed my Paladin mount.
Do you still have to do Dire Maul for your Warlock mount, or they just give it to you now, right?
Yeah, I think you can just train it from the trainer. Looking around for the big guys, walking around, I'm sure there's some, but no big deal. But yeah, I think you can just train them now. I know you can for the Paladin mounts. I haven't leveled a new Warlock in I don't know how long. Just like these guys are no longer invisible.
Out for dummies.
Wow
Out
for
for dummies.
dummies. And that's why I do really good nowadays. So, and with me as always, this is Khaleesi, if you did not know. Which, if you did
Hi.
not, you should watch the other videos. She greatly appreciates it.
Do I?
I don't know. I'm just trying to blatantly use and abuse you.
I see.
Yeah.
This is not a surprise.
Not really. But hey, it works. Well, I actually can't say it works or not. Hopefully. Hopefully. Today we're gonna talk about this dungeon a little bit, actually. This is actually one of the more annoying ones if you don't know what's going on. If you notice, we started the video killing some blue Voidwalker looking dudes. Those guys... Oh, he is immune to the move I wanted to use. Those guys are basically powering those crystals. I would say so. Makes sense, right? Sort of charging them up.
I love being stunned and charmed. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
It took me out of my healing stance. Sorry. It's very annoying.
So, you know, I think we got down to about 40 hit points right there.
But I am amazing.
But Khaleesi is amazing. And she might get a new necklace. Unless she has a better one. But, I don't know, do you have a better one?
No, I have an 11 stamina necklace. Just crap.
Fair enough. So, as you can see, this place pretty big. But again, the real key is we're coming up to another Voidwalkery spot. It is these blue Voidwalkers that are charging these crystals. Without killing each of the crystals, you cannot get to the final two bosses. So, it is important to do so. This will also unlock some of the quests, as there's a quest over here to turn in, which will lead us to the quest to kill the final bosses. And pretty much do the instance. It's not too bad, especially since they, you know, uninvisified some guys and made things, you know, significantly easier. But just pretty much just a long trek through it all. Just gotta bear with it and get through it. These guys spawn cadaverous worms, which probably bad for you, I guess. And moving on. This path will take us to the quest item, as well as another boss and crystal. Do not skip it. As you can see, I have not repaired my crappy gloves from last time, as well as my probably crappy boots at this point.
Seriously.
But hey, if they were any good, I might actually care about them. Basically, my goal right now is to replace before repair. We'll see how that goes. We are now 41 as well. The quests from Dire Maul Warpwood Quarter got us just over the bar. So we are moving
Did
up
you
in
get
the
a new
ranks.
move at 41?
I didn't get crap at 41.
I didn't get any new moves either.
I know. Kind of crappy. The aggro range of this boss is pretty ridiculous. Even though it is a higher level boss, it is still just a very, very high aggro range. So, the bear, kind of annoying. People are killing it first, which works. There's no real rhyme or reason on who to kill first or anything like that. But just get them all dead. That's all that really matters. As you can see, I'm probably not using the most optimum rotation or the best for survival tanking wise. I like pretty much my keg smash to build up my chi. And Breath of Fire. Although I know for bosses I should be using Blackout Kick, which will give me the 20% more parry and stagger, which will make healing significantly easier. At the same time, I have Khaleesi.
Gee, thanks.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm here to make it more enjoyable for you.
Uh-huh. So you want to make sure I have a little bit of a challenge occasionally?
Exactly. I want to make sure I can get to 41 hit points and you can be like, I am amazing.
I see.
I think that's pretty fair, you know?
Uh-huh.
Come on, admit it. You're arrogant.
Whatever.
Exactly. So we're moving back down, going to Mr. Warpwood. Oddly enough, the quarter is named after him, and yet he is not the last boss. Luckily, we found a protector. When you pull the boss, all protectors that are still patrolling will charge after you. A long time ago, there used to be 7 or 8 of them, and I believe they've cut that number down to about 3 or 4. So, not that big of a deal to, A, handle with the boss, and B, just take out as you see him. But another smooth run so far. Not... Whoa. I don't even know what happened there. Sort of just ported me, I guess. So what kind of things do you do to heal?
Pretty much channel Soothing Mist. The monk, you have to manage your chi a little bit. For the chi wave, which is the heal that bounces between targets and also bounces to mobs and does damage. You have to have 2 chi for that, and then
2 chi?
2 chi, and then Enveloping Mist. We have somebody chasing us, and I'm rooted, so you might want to come back this way. Enveloping Mist is an instant cast when you're casting Soothing Mist, and so is Searching Mist, which is awesome. You are not in range of me, and I'm still rooted. I don't know what you're doing. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
So there are definitely 4 of the wandering guys. So, good to know. Bit of a mishap. They normally don't pull the treants as well. That was a added bonus. So.
Fun. Makes life interesting.
Exactly. And luckily, they know exactly who to root.
Yeah, I was stuck back there.
Little known fact, Khaleesi likes to pull shit.
I didn't even have aggro. He ran right by me.
That's what's the most impressive.
Uh-huh.
These guys, personally very easily avoidable. Just running along the back wall over there to get to the crystal, which you can just see the blue guy over there for. Pull them, just because half the time a DPS will pull them. Sometimes err on the side of stupidity, I guess. Get to pull all these jokers. Khaleesi, I believe, is talking to someone, so I will heal myself for a little bit and survive the fight. She has arrived, and all is well. And, as you will see in a moment, the crystal explodes. That would be the fourth crystal of 5. The other one is on the opposite side, and we are headed there now. Apparently someone pulled a blue thing, so I probably should help out. Don't know why people are pulling these. Apparently there's no path available to it, which I do not understand. But we should move on.
Sorry about that.
That is alright.
Duty calls.
What?
Duty calls.
Yeah, does it now?
Yeah, well, it did. It was on the phone.
Yeah. How's duty?
Fine.
What?
I had a work call. But when you say it like that, it sounds icky.
I was... That was not the intention. So... have plenty of threat on that guy. Still 507%. He's not getting off of me.
What was that movie that made us all laugh about that?
The movie of duty?
No, but that's the movie. I mean, that's the comment in the movie, something about duty. It was really funny. Dang it. I don't remember.
I couldn't tell you. Were you thinking of Wreck-It Ralph? Where
Yes!
Sarah Silverman...
That's it! See, I knew you knew.
Oh.
Come on, you have to admit it makes you laugh now.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good movie.
Khaleesi should not... Oh, of course. That wasn't...
I didn't pull
Khaleesi
it. That was the other guy, Shaggy.
You would have, though.
I would have, but I didn't. Therefore, it does not count.
Fair enough. I will allow that argument.
I don't know where he went, but I can't find him to heal him, so... Well, I see where he went. I still can't get to him to heal him, but... What the heck he's doing? Pulls stuff and then runs in. Gosh. Some people's kids.
Some people's kids, apparently. Heard it first. Khaleesi thinks all WoW players are kids.
I do not.
Maybe that's what we should change it to instead of what's the plan. It should just be you heard it first. Khaleesi speaks.
No. It's definitely not how this should go. I'm only here because you make me.
Yes, I do. We've received an upgrade from our trinket. Yes, haste is good. But we are tanks after all. And by we, I mean me. Khaleesi could care less about tanking.
I could.
Just as much as I care about healing.
Actually, I couldn't care less about tanking.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Again, you are the linguist. And we are headed for the final boss. The prince of this domain, if you will. And he has actually one of my favorite weapons, which I don't know what they are, or...
How's it your favorite if you don't know what it is?
Well, because you can't get them.
Oh.
But it would be pretty... Oh, he ported me to him, apparently. But yeah, I mean, I would love to run around with these two things.
Oh, you mean he uses them?
Yeah.
Okay, you made it sound like he dropped them.
No.
Yes, I also like his weapons. They are pretty cool.
I don't understand why they're not in the game, but, you know.
Yeah, right? What the heck?
The closest equivalent would be the glaives from Illidan, which we're not getting those today, everybody. So, and he apparently hits pretty hard. I should probably use Blackout Kick and be a nice gentleman.
It's fine.
So, Blackout Kick, for those of you who don't know, gives you a buff called Shuffle. It increases your parry chance by 20% and your stagger amount by 20%, thus increasing your survivability a significant portion. I mean, 20% chance to not take damage, and of the damage you take, it's reduced by 20% more. It also gives you moderate stagger, which is that, instead of the light stagger. But again, that's just because that's the damage that you take being spread out. A new pair of bracers is visible, so I will gladly need those. Probably gonna lose to either the hunter or the... Oop, I won! Hey, what do you know?
See, Mr. Negativity?
I am Mr. Negativity, signing off for today. With me, as always, is the mighty Khaleesi.
Bye!
Goodbye.